These associations in the 19th century were built for a sinister purpose. They were built to protect property values, but they were built to discriminate. You couldn't rent your house to a Hebrew. You couldn't you couldn't sell your house to a Hebrew. You couldn't sell your house to a black person or rent your house to a black person or an Asian person. They haven't changed very much. A lot of people don't realize, especially first-time home buyers, that when you purchase into these homeowners association, you are giving up some of your constitutional rights and some of your due process rights. That set of rules that you have now is subject to change. And so are those CC&Rs. They can either loosen restrictions or they could add more to it. So you're living in a community where you pay mandatory dues, and if you don't, they can easily take your home for not doing so. And you hope that you have 6, 8, 12, 14, how many people are on your board, reasonable people who aren't going to make unreasonable rules and target you, which happens a lot in homeowners association, especially those that question seem to get targeted the most. Maybe if one of your homeowners is wealthy enough to file a lawsuit, a civil lawsuit, they can get some relief there. But is 6-month loss of an association's right to lien properties? That's not a very big penalty. Real estate agents aren't going to tell you the pitfalls of HOAs. They're simply not. The lenders aren't. They're after your business. They show you the maintenance-free properties and how wonderful it is, and you don't have to clean your pools, and you don't have to mow your yards, and you don't have to fix your roofs. But that comes with a price. There is little to no oversight. Even with the thousands of laws that we pass, we can just take the state of Arizona. There's no regulatory agency. While the state says that they regulate homeowners associations in the state of Arizona and many other states, there's no regulatory agency that oversees them. If you go to a barber shop in the state of Arizona and the barber cuts your ear off, you can go to the State Board of Barbers and you can report them. If your nail technician slices your finger open and you get an infection, you can call the State Board of Cosmetology. Your HOA can steal millions of dollars and target you and make your life a living nightmare, and there is no state agency. These things can be run right, but you're one manager or one board member away from everything going right back to the way it was, or one management company in some cases. There's no guarantee in these places, and that's what I would like to teach people, why it's good now and it looks like a wonderful deal and everything runs smooth. That's subject to change at the drop of a hat. We passed a number of laws, and unfortunately, they don't work. You want to see the financial records, it's the state law. You get to see the financial records. You're only going to get transparency on those boards and those HOAs who will give it to you. Just because there's a law that says they have to do it doesn't mean it's necessarily going to happen. And I have these wonderful books that I've made up with every dime we've ever spent in the last 7 years. And unfortunately, nobody has ever come to ask for those. And they come when there's problems. And they want to see them when things aren't being taken care of and the place is falling apart and things aren't being done. Be informed. You really need to be informed in what you're getting yourself into.